This is what I eat in a day as a registered dietitian who cares about her fitness, but also prioritizes a healthy relationship with food. So this isn't planned. This is just like, we decided, okay, like this is as real as it can get. So I'm gonna walk you through, this is breakfast. Keep in mind, I already had a latte this morning. Normally I'm not super hungry when I first wake up. So we went to a cafe. I love a whole milk iced latte. You'll recognize in this video that I talk a lot about satisfaction, like foods that I like. Right here, I have cream cheese and not just egg whites, right? Whole eggs, because that is what is satisfying to me and that I like. And I want you to think about what is satisfying to you as well. Back to the latte. So I have a whole milk latte because I used to just do half and half in my coffee. That's also very satisfying, but I like a latte better. And considering that whole milk has basically the same amount of saturated fat in half and half, but it also has the protein, it has all of these amazing micronutrients as well, I decided, okay, whole milk is actually not a bad thing. And if I enjoy it more, then why not? Now we got home, I feel hungry now and I feel ready for a meal, which is why we made breakfast. Here is about 3 eggs. Okay, 3 eggs is about 18 grams of protein. This is also very high in fat, but having fats in your meal is going to keep you satiated. Having fats in your meal is going to be the long-lasting energy. So I like to prioritize having kind of higher fat meals for breakfast and lunch most of the time, and then really save my carbs for around when I train. We do have carbs here because carbs are not bad. Carbs are absolutely amazing for fiber. We need fiber. And if you are trying to get lean, toned, build muscle is basically what that means, okay? You need carbs. So that is why I have my carbs here. And we make sure that it has fiber in it. And then today I was feeling like I wanted something a little bit extra. I told Ryan, I was like, can we get bagels at the grocery store? But then I was like, a bagel will probably make me fall asleep. So why don't I just put cream cheese on my toast and this is gonna be satisfying. Cool. So this is what I'm eating for breakfast.
See you at lunch.
See you at lunch. Okay, I don't think I really had enough for breakfast and I'm about to sit down and get some work done. So I don't want to be thinking about food in an hour. So keeping that in mind, I need to add some food. I'm going to add some fiber and some freshness. So I have strawberries right here, a little bit of volume, some micronutrients, fiber, sounds satisfying. And I'm gonna have one of these guys. I'm gonna sip on this. This is gonna be 26 grams of protein. So the protein will help me stay full, isn't going to spike my blood sugar so that I can stay focused on work. And yeah, we'll see if I need a snack in about 2-3 hours, but hopefully this keeps me full until lunch. Okay, so it is lunchtime. I have my lunch here and it is 1:30. So that means my breakfast and snack that I showed you kept me full for about 3.5 hours, which is typical. A meal should keep you full for 3 to 4 hours. So that means we did a good job. That means there was enough food this morning and it was a good idea to have that snack. I still haven't really gotten ready for the day because I have been researching YouTube videos to make. So I'll get ready in a little bit because I'm planning on filming a couple today. But that period of time in the morning was great. It kept me, my food kept me full enough so that I wasn't thinking about food and I could really focus on what I was doing. So now for lunch, let me show you. Okay, so a balanced meal, protein, carbs, and you want fats as well as color. And so that's what I build all my meals around, and you should as well. So we have some healthier chicken nuggets. These are the Bear chicken nuggets. I love these. So right here, I wanted to be accurate for you guys. So I try to get 2 servings of this so that we hit 30 grams of protein. That means I put 6 ounces on my plate. And this counts as a protein and a carb source since they are breaded, okay? So that is giving us 32 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs. It is higher in fat, 14 grams, but I'll show you how we balance that out. So now we just have lots of volume. This is how I prefer to eat and how I recommend some of my clients eat. Some clients are higher carb, but most people generally, I would say, do better with lower carb, like focusing on fiber-rich carbs, but also including satisfaction. So like I love these chicken nuggets. They're really satisfying to me. They have some carbs in this meal. So overall, this all balances out. We have this lower calorie ranch dressing on my salad. I like a lower calorie dressing because I rather have calories in, let's say, dessert later, or I rather spend those calories on chicken nuggets that I really love. So that's the philosophy behind there. More color, the better overall. Like trying to make half your plate vegetables is always a good idea unless you are like a high performing athlete and training really hard. Then you want to make half your plate carbs. So I will tell you, in times where I am training really intensely, I will probably take out this and put some other carb source, like a bunch of crackers or rice or something like that. But right now I'm just really trying to maintain and have solid energy throughout the day, which is why my meals are set up the way that they are. So we have some carrots, some more ranched for dipping. Pickles are just like so delicious. This is what I like to eat, so that's why I'm including it. If you like a different vegetable, you can put that on your plate. You don't have to eat exactly like this, but I'm giving you the reasoning so that you can apply it to yourself. And then I'm dipping my nuggets in this sauce that we make. Let me show you. Greek yogurt is extremely versatile for everything. So I literally put a scoop of Greek yogurt, ketchup, mustard, and then a little bit of pickle juice, and it tastes like burger sauce. It's like the most amazing thing ever, and it's high protein, it's lower calorie, and it's delicious. So that is what we got. Okay, so I just had lunch and those chicken nuggets were so satisfying. I love them. I always like a little something sweet after my meals, so I'm going to have this. It's like a Reese's cup. You do not need these fancy brands. If I had a Reese's cup here and a Diet Coke, that would do the job. So this happened to be on sale. This happened to be on sale. So we're gonna pair this together. I like a diet soda or some type of low calorie drink that is still satisfying because I, again, would rather have my sugar in something like this or later when we have some Oreos for dessert. Like having healthy nutrition and eating for your fitness goals, you don't have to sacrifice anything. It really is just about making smarter compromises for the things that are worth it to you and that you love. So
what are those? What are the brands?
This is worth it to me. This is Unreal.
Macros.
Not sure if this, it might just be a regular Reese's cup or it might have sweetener in it. I can't remember, but gonna have this. And then this is 25 calories. So honestly, it has more calories than a Diet Coke, but this is what I like. So I'm gonna have this and then I'm gonna get back to work. Okay, it is now 6 o'clock at night. So I had lunch at 1:30. And I'm definitely hungry, but I also have like a little bit of adrenaline because when I film, I get really nervous and it's like I'm so trying to be laser focused. So anyways, I know that I need fuel. I'm like a little bit hungry, but I know that I typically would be hungrier if I didn't just go through that adrenaline process. So we are about to go work out, and this is where I like to save my carbs so that I have really good energy and my body is going to be using that energy super effectively during the workout because your body thrives on carbs when you are working out. So we have cereal here. This is like a Kashi cereal. Honestly, I like a higher sugar cereal, something that is like Cocoa Pebbles or Rice Krispie, whatever. And this is honestly a hack, like a life hack for you if you feel like you're addicted to those certain foods or you have intense cravings for sugary cereal and things like that. It would benefit you to normalize it by having it as a pre-workout. This is a strategy that I use with some of my clients, and it's something that I used too when I was trying to normalize food and have a better relationship with it. And having sugary cereal as your pre-workout makes you go into the mindset of, oh wow, like I'm not only allowed to have this, but this is going to be direct fuel, direct energy that is going to benefit my body and help me perform better in the gym. So it's just a really healthy mindset to have. I don't believe in restricting yourself of foods that you want to enjoy or that you want to have in your life. And I definitely don't think that you should be fearing any food. So that is one strategy that you can use to normalize it. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to get a lift in, and then we will see what we have for dinner. So we got back from the gym. I had a call with a potential client, and so right now it's almost 8 o'clock. I would prefer to eat earlier, but if anything, take this as fact that there is no cutoff time for you to eat. Some people think that if you eat past 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, that you're just going to store all of that food as body fat, and that just isn't true. Your body needs a certain amount of calories every day, regardless of the timing. Sure, we can get specific with the timing to make you feel your best. I don't love that we've been eating later lately, but I'm not going to deprive my body of the energy that it needs, especially considering that we just worked out. I just worked out my muscles. This wasn't as intense of a workout. So based on my hunger levels, I'm going to eat this meal. We'll see if I finish the whole thing. Based on your hunger cues, right? You want to pay attention to the food that you're eating. And if you don't want the whole thing, you don't have to eat the whole thing. Same basics apply. We have our carbs here. This is Goodles, which is a higher protein, higher fiber mac and cheese. And this is a recipe that we've never made before. Ryan is very creative in the kitchen, so
Just threw it together because it's late and
Yeah.
it hits the macros.
exactly, it hits the macros. A fiber-rich carb. We have protein with the ground beef, and then we have our veggie for some color, micronutrients, and fiber. So I hope you see that it's very easy to just piece together foods, create a balanced meal. This is like a healthier take on a hamburger helper, I guess. Ryan is dying for me to taste it, so let's go ahead and taste.
And then just give a conclusion about the day. It's good, right? That's pretty good.
That is awesome. That was really, really good. Hopefully you saw how balanced today was, how it can be very simple to apply this logic to your own eating. A protein at every meal. You want to prioritize fiber-rich carbs. You want to have color and healthy fats. That is how you do it. That is how you eat balanced. And as far as the lower carb earlier in the day, higher carb around the workouts, that's a little bit advanced. You don't have to absolutely apply that now, but it is something that can help you if you do find that you're sleepy after high carb meals. It honestly just depends on how you feel. This was just based off of my experience with macro tracking and my hunger and fullness and how I feel best eating this way. I don't track my food anymore, but that can be something that can be really helpful for you in the beginning, just to understand what you're eating. So if this was helpful, like it, comment if it was helpful, and I will see you on the next one.